Hello and welcome to another Nerds at Large. Kill your babies.
It's my favorite hobby.
I love killing babies. It's just so much fun. I'm Darby Holloman.
I'm Jeff Math.
I'm Jacob Hamill.
And if you haven't watched us do this before, this is a cool exercise that we got from Easy Allies, who in turn got from, this is just kind of a general writing exercise that sometimes people do. We have a list, upside down list of video game genres on this sheet of paper, and we are one by one going to kill them off of this list until only one remains. It's going to be grueling. We're going to have to, and once the one's gone, it's like mentally, that type of game is gone. Everything that exists with it. You're going to live in a world with just one of these. We're going to see where our allegiances really lie. We've done previous ones of these where we killed off our favorite video game series of all time, and there definitely ended up being some intensity at the end when like I crossed off things that Jeff loved and he crossed things I loved. So we will see where this goes. And we're gonna go one by one through this. I don't know how. Should we just rock paper scissors to see who starts?
Sure. Okay. Yeah, we can do rock paper scissors to see who starts, and we'll just go from right to left.
Okay.
Figure out who starts it.
All right. Live rock paper scissors, riveting content. Boom.
Oh man.
All right.
I got double scissored.
All right. Well, it's Jeff.
Okay.
So
yeah. And also the player. Yeah, we'll go down one by one. We'll mark things off, and each person gets one shield
Yes.
where they can block it. You might think, well, maybe what does that matter? Odds are, if you use it in the kind of in the middle of the game, it probably won't matter that much.
Yeah,
But if you save it till the end, you can do some fuckery.
but it can get into, like, last time I planned to save it till the end, but then about halfway through Jeff crossed off Sly Cooper and I'm like, I can't.
I was playing
I
two,
can't
but
do
then
it.
you went for Mario. Bastard. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna read off the list real quick.
I am gonna have like a visual thing showing all of them, but you can go for it too. I'm probably not gonna put this out as a podcast, just the video.
Okay, so we got first-person shooter, third-person shooter, sports, racing, MMOs, JRPGs, horror/survival, strategy, fighting games, action games, adventure, puzzle, simulation, 2D platformer, 3D platformer, beat 'em ups, rhythm, visual novels, narrative/walking sims, kind of more like the Telltale thing mainly.
Yeah,
That
Dear
kind of
Esther. those
Firewatch
sort of
thing.
things.
Yeah.
Roguelikes, bullet hell, and Metroidvanias.
And obviously we are missing categories, and some of these are going to be vague, and like some things that are not going to. We're a little more vague with this.
Yeah.
It's not perfect, and we can talk if you're like at a point and you want to say like, so what do we consider this?
Yeah.
Like, would this game fall under the? We'll figure that out.
Yeah, I think it'll make for some interesting discussion, especially when you have an affinity for like one subgenre of a broader umbrella term.
And we'll kind of collectively figure out where certain games would fall under these things to make it easier for you. All right, so Jeff will be the first murderer of a video game genre.
Let's get rid of bullet hell.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't argue
yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Well, but if you get rid of bullet hell, does that mean Nier Automata doesn't exist?
I consider that kind of action in the way that we're doing this.
I mean, in the hypothetical world where that genre doesn't exist, it wouldn't be the same game. Is that how we're approaching this?
You can, I guess.
It's not all that's kind of more of a fun thing to do, because like some of these obviously wouldn't exist without
Some of these
the other
crossovers,
ones.
so
Right.
don't think
Yeah.
about it that hard.
Okay,
I
well.
guess, unless you really want
Right.
to.
Get it out of here.
Because we also, oh, you said right to left. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of MMOs.
Yeah. This is the time where it's a little easier to
yeah.
cross things off. Alrighty. Let's see what I got here. Let's go with no, that might bring. See, it is a different vibe with both of you. It's like there's some things I know Jacob will respond poorly to. I have to.
We have to get there eventually. Don't we?
I know we're going to get there eventually. All right, I'm going visual novels.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should probably wait. I guess I should say what I'm doing. And then go, yeah.
Because all I really have for that, I guess, Doki Doki Literature Club and Danganronpa.
Good games.
Yeah, good games, but
So you could argue that Persona would not really be the same without visual novel elements.
Yeah, we're not going that deep into it. Persona's still on the board. That counts under JRPG.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, for those kind of games, we can just mainly count as, you were to think of it that way, it's main genre.
Yeah.
Not necessarily what it may take stuff from.
Right.
You can consider it's very original in that way.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because
I'm basically considering it like whatever games we like put under that, like that counts in there.
Like,
That's gone. Like if you put a game into visual novels, it's gone. But like Persona is, we're putting that into JRPG.
Right.
Like you know, it definitely that whole part of it doesn't work as well for this because there's way too much overlap.
Okay, so I'm going to take out rhythm because all I really care about is.
I was about to do that, but it was like Beat Saber is the only thing that put that back up for me. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna have to go eventually. I'm not shielding it.
It's only really, yeah.
But that is a compliment to Beat Saber. Is it actually?
I'm gonna go for a controversial one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get rid of first-person shooter.
I was thinking about doing that in my last one.
It's gonna have to
save
go.
that.
Yeah.
That's certainly would be higher above a lot.
Bye,
of these for me.
Overwatch.
Yeah, but
Over
also
what?
yeah, but also say like narrative games like BioShock would be gone.
Yeah. That's a lot. There is a lot in there. But this is not going to be an easy thing, so that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
What genre will we be playing for the rest of our lives, guys?
All right, what do we consider simulation?
I would say like
Sims, Zoo Tycoon.
yeah,
like,
so
so we're
construction ones.
leaning more
I would
into
say survival simulators, so like Rust
that. Yeah,
and like American Truck Simulator 2017.
Of course.
the best game.
Yeah.
Ghost Simulator.
Well, sadly, American Truck Simulator is not enough to take away from my sword. That is what I'm taking down unless you guys say something.
Why would I save that?
And The Sims, obviously.
And The Sims.
Yeah.
I guess roguelikes.
I can deal with that.
Yeah.
I can deal with it. I'll allow this murder to take place.
I'm gonna get rid of sports.
That was one that was going to happen soon.
Yeah. I like me some Madden, but not enough to jump in front of the bullet.
Right.
Now we're definitely quickly getting to the.
You know what? I'm gonna go out there and maybe draw out a shield. Horror.
Let me think. Because really,
What's it gonna be me?
Because like
I know. I was more talking about.
Because when I think about like the way that I'm approaching this, and like how would if you wipe this genre from existence, how would that change history? So if you get rid of horror, you get rid of Resident Evil 4, and that will forever change third-person shooters.
Yeah, it would. Definitely would.
Yeah. But
That's out there. If it's more, if you want to take it that way, I think you can.
I think it's a
you can
fun
take
way to
it however
think
you
about
want. Yeah, you can take it whatever's most fun.
Just for a spoiler thing, Jacob, me and Darby usually don't think about that deep because our winning franchise was Smash Bros. And we killed every other franchise that has representation in that game.
Yeah. So
That's something we've thought about. Then we're like, who cares?
yeah,
yeah,
it was more for. All right, well, it's going.
yeah, I'll let it go.
Okay. There are no spooks.
I'm gonna go beat 'em ups. Okay, I think we're about halfway through, so I'm just gonna.
All right.
So let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left. So about halfway through. Here's what we have left: third-person shooters, JRPGs, strategy, racing games.
You trying to already kill off racing?
That's where I'll use my shield.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So might be 12. I don't know. I'm not gonna count it. Okay, so yeah, third-person shooter, racing, JRPGs, strategy games, fighting games, action games, adventure game, puzzle games, 2D platformers, 3D platformers, narrative/walking sims, and Metroidvania.
I'm gonna get rid of. Narrative/walking sim.
Ooh. That's a lot of games. It's a lot of good games. I feel like just because I made the joke about racing making it to the end, I feel like we're just making it last to the end just because I said so. That was the first one that I felt like it hurt. I mean, because that's like Gone Home, Firewatch. There's a lot of good games.
What are those?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Who would pay for a game that you just walk around and read notes? Who would pay $20
just walk
for
around
a
your
2-hour
house?
experience?
I can walk it anywhere I want. Interesting. So what are we kind of considering strategy? Because a lot of strategy games would also coincide with JRPGs. But
I would say like hex-based turn-based strategy games like that, like Civilization, as well as real-time strategy games.
Right.
Grid-based, maybe like strategy RPGs.
Yeah.
Like Banner Saga, Final Fantasy
I
Tactics.
kind of feel like all the strategy games that I would really want to protect we're going to be classifying under JRPG. So I think most of the strategy games that we're actually, again, this is not perfect at all, but because strategy is like, so it would be those other, like basically the non-Japanese ones.
Right. I'm going to use my shield.
All right.
Age of Empires as a series is very near and dear to who I am, so I will defend it.
All right. Well, the first shield is out.
First shield.
Strategy gets to stay.
Bye, racing.
I wanted it to make it to the end, not because I care about it.
Just for the memes.
Just for the memes.
I only really lost Mario Kart.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of JRPGs.
Shield. Shield.
All right, listen to my argument.
He's still using his shield.
I'm using my shield, but,
Okay.
but go for it.
All right, so my argument is we're erasing
I
all
own
these.
this game now.
Yeah, we're erasing all these genres.
I should have
right?
let Jeff. Jeff probably would have used the shield too. I should have just waited. But
We're erasing all these genres, right?
Right.
And so this is the only genre. When we get to the final genre, that will be the only type of game that exists. Do you really want to play? When you play a JRPG, you see the story, it feels good, but do you honestly like how long do you replay that game? If it's all you can play.
I mean, that one playthrough is like 100 hours.
I know,
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, but again, puzzle games, strategy games, those are games that you can improve on and you can keep playing.
This
and
is
it's
true.
like infinite amount of fun.
I just feel like the well of JRPGs is so deep and so long and meaty for all of them. I don't know.
I mean, but how
It's an impulse thing. It was just as soon as like I had to wrestle with the thought of JRPGs being gone, I wanted to jump in front of that bullet. And then for me, it's emotion. It's like whatever. You just take off like 3.
No, I was just making the lines.
Jeff just starts killing everything.
Yep. I remember Metroidvania's down there. Not saying that you'd kill that. Just a reminder. Make sure that doesn't.
Oh,
just...
it's me. Yeah.
Yeah, I would argue that while JRPGs are enjoyable and you can play them multiple times, at some point is a genre where it's I would say like its similarity among games and series and like the long format that it has would not make for a interesting game to only play of.
This is true. And Jeff, I'm interested. Would you have shielded that if I didn't?
I was considering it.
Okay.
Before I even had much chance to think about it, you're in head to that.
Yeah.
I guess for strategy game, what did Divinity count under that?
Yeah, or I mean, we don't have really another RPG thing. Yeah, probably, but yeah, which is a big deal. That's a very big deal, Jeff.
No, I just thought about that.
Yeah, that's a very big
I don't
deal.
know if that's what you were gonna go for again.
Yeah. All right. It's hard. All right. Fighting game.
Bye bye Smash.
I was hoping you would shoot
Yeah, I'll
it.
let it go.
I was really hoping
I
you would
would
shoot
let
it.
it go, I guess.
Well, you
That's
have to
right.
you have to let
Yeah.
it go, Jacob.
But I won't argue with that.
Oh yeah, so you guys have to wait to see if I shield things or not at this point. I can just do whatever the hell I want.
I tried to go as hard as I could without taking off something that I wanted to stay completely.
Okay, so yeah, we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more. Third-person shooters, JRPGs, strategy, action, adventure, puzzle, 2D platformer, 3D platformer, and the Metroidvanias. I'm gonna go.
What's he gonna do? He's a crazy man. We don't know what he's gonna do. Which babies he gonna get?
Tough one, man. Tough one. I'm a simpleton. Let's get puzzles out of here.
Yeah, that was. I mean, honestly, that I would have done puzzles before a fighting game. I was just trying to draw you up.
I'm gonna get rid of 3D platformer.
Whew. I can't anymore. I shielded, so it's gone. Unless Jeff,
Gone.
Do it.
All right.
Whew, that's rough. That is rough.
That is some Jeff bait.
3D platform is potentially my number one in this. Like, I don't even know. Like, I haven't thought about what my number one is. But
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going with it. But that's up there. Whew.
It is.
Jeez. Yeah, so we're considering action like the DMCs and stuff of the world.
Yeah.
And adventure, we're kind of lumping in even RPGs a lot in this. Like, I think we talked about having like Witcher
More the Western
and like
RPG style
Yeah,
stuff.
that's-
yeah.
kind of
and
what we're
action would
considering
also
under that.
be kind of like Uncharted.
yeah,
Last
like
of
just
Us.
those type or
It
or
gets
even
messy,
like actually
yeah.
those would probably be on
Your
the third person shooter. Yeah, but
Hey, this isn't perfect.
it's not perfect at
Yeah.
all. Not perfect at all.
I mean, hey, the Game Awards can't figure it out. Why?
So
how could we?
How can we figure it out in like 20 minutes before this? All right, Metroidvanias. Metroidvanias are dead.
Yeah, it's
So third person shooter, JRPG, strategy, action, adventure, and 2D platformer.
let's get those third person shooters out of here.
Yeah.
Guns
Ah.
are useless.
By Last of Us.
Yep.
Jesus. By Red Dead would probably fall into the adventure thing. But
I'd put it on the
yeah,
adventure.
it is by Last of Us, by Uncharted, by lots of great things.
I'm going back. JRPG.
No.
Get it out of here.
Jeff, you're our only hope.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll shield it.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Jeff. I needed you.
It's probably just about to be gone, but
I want you to Kingdom Hearts would be in action, right?
let's consider that a JRPG.
It's an action RPG.
Damn.
Um,
Yeah, it'd probably be JRPG.
Trying
Prince-
to bait
Prince-
me.
I don't know
yeah.
how much role playing you're doing in Kingdom Hearts. Pretty much none, right?
Yeah, I guess maybe more. I don't know.
I would
Yeah, I guess it'd be
more of an action game.
All right, action.
I already used my shield.
Oh, you did use your shield. It's gone anyway.
I just did it.
I was still playing to take his shield.
I was wondering, like,
down.
wait, are you doing it to bait
Yeah,
me?
I was. I completely forgot that you used your shield.
What is adventure again? That's like Western RPGs.
Yeah, kind of more of the
Hey, Darby,
the exploring
Fun fact,
and
you get the last
adventure.
choice.
Hey,
But
You got 4 left.
okay, but it would also be like I don't know,
it's gonna encompass a lot in our thing
like point
here.
and clicks and
Yeah,
kind
probably.
of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know what's going to win at this point, but let's get rid of that strategy. 3 left, guys. 2 choices. Two more
your
slides.
Age of Empire.
JRPGs, adventure, and 2D platformers. I'm kind of surprised 2D platformers made it this far.
I am too.
Goodbye, Jipper.
And his third try.
I will get rid of it.
His
I kinda
third
want you
try.
to
And
Mario-
I love JRPGs, but it was,
I kind of want to do the Mario 2D platformers, so Darby would probably really have to think about it.
yeah, it is not
This
the
probably makes it obvious at this point.
yeah, it is not the
Yeah.
final genre that I'd want to only exist.
Yeah. I honestly I didn't know it going in, but I'm pretty sure JRPG is my number one. Like I think JRPG is the one that would have fallen.
I
to
think
the
that
death
and
for.
Adventure would have been the two you would have puzzled
Yeah.
with the more. But since he took out that 2D platformer, was
It's not
the
surprising.
obvious.
I'm sorry, Celeste. I'm so sorry. But 2D platformers.
honestly from the beginning, Adventure is like probably on top of my head like it's too like
Yeah, it's the most
too-
diverse.
We
It's
probably
most
have
broad.
yeah, and that was probably a mistake in our thing. So
Yeah.
the one video game genre to rule them all that survived the slaughter is adventure games.
I'm
And
okay with that.
our version of adventure games was
We got them
actually
Red Deads, we got
includes a
them
lot.
Witchers, we got them Spider-Mans,
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
all those CRPGs. So
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. If we can, I guess
Baldur's
we
Gate
didn't
is
consider
still there.
Divinity, but if we in some world we could. But even without that, you have your Fallout, your Elder Scrolls, all of those. It's a lot.
At least Darby made it.
So you won't go crazy.
We helped
Yes.
JRPG get to the final thing.
There you go.
I'm happy Strategy was able to.
I
stay
didn't
there.
know. I went in there not expect. I figured JRPG would be towards the top, but after it went on, I was just like, I don't know. Final Fantasy, Persona.
Yeah. I'm curious. What is everyone's like desert island game? So I think
Wow,
this made me
game.
think about like
You're right.
Yeah, what would I like? If I could only pick one genre to play, what would it be?
One genre.
Witcher would be up there just from the sheer amount you can do and how you can replay it, and things can go differently if you choose different things. That's just like on the top of my head. I could definitely potentially do something else. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, do you want to go for like just a gigantic story thing that you can go over and over again, or do you want to go for a replayable thing, like in a weird world where you're on a desert island but you can still get internet to play Overwatch?
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
a
like one of
hypothetical
those
thing.
things. Like, yeah,
But yeah, I mean, I'd go for something that is more gameplay focused because
Yeah.
Witcher 3, great story, obviously, but like imagine after 30 years.
eventually
The
you're
same
just gonna,
story,
you're gonna
yeah.
stop playing it. It's just gonna be something. Oh, I played that 10 years ago on this island, but
Yeah, yeah, probably like an RTS for me.
yeah, I've never gotten into an RTS. I mean, I'm sure I could if I had a good enough one and I really put into it.
Or
But
I mean, Tetris would be a really good desert island game.
not for me. Not for me. I don't know, Jeff. What's your go-to desert island game?
Odyssey? You'd learn to speedrun that thing.
Yeah.
Fresh that.
Don't know if there's enough in there. I feel like I would get tired of those worlds and collecting. There's a lot of moons, but
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting
Also
question.
talking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Darby. Come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, take a gamble on a game you've never played before.
Yep.
I hope this is good. I don't know. Like, I might Witcher. I might, like, something like Overwatch could be something, but even that I feel like I'd probably get tired of eventually. I don't feel like there's
Yeah.
a game that I
Honestly, for
wouldn't
me,
get
for
tired of.
games like that and even Smash, it's like if I don't have friends, then it's kind of like.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
theoretically, on this desert island, I would at least hope I would become like the best Overwatch player of all time because that's the only thing I have to do.
Yeah, and maybe like a sim game would be a good idea, like
That would be
SimCity
bad too.
or Civilization.
Civ is actually probably
Yeah,
the one.
that's the one.
Honestly, that's the one probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is Civ 5 or Civ 6. I haven't played Civ 6, but I have to imagine it's probably better. But,
yeah.
So yeah, Civ is probably the one because you could every single playthrough could be
One more turn.
different. And
Yeah.
it's like eventually it's like, yeah, I'm gonna crank up that difficulty and just get my teeth kicked in over and over again. But eventually I'm going to be the king.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you can play on different maps every time, and yeah, it'd be fun. All right. Well, that was pretty fun. I think that was a fun little exercise. We hope to do more of these if we can come up with cool ideas for them. I think it's a fun little thing to do. And we definitely, I think we were talking about before this, we want to, before Infinity War, get with Will and do MCU heroes. I feel like Will would probably enjoy that, and I feel like that could get intense there too.
Yep.
And Rocket Raccoon wins the whole thing.
No, Hawkeye.
God damn. I will be trying to kill Hawkeye every single turn. And if y'all block me, it's like, so be it. Hawkeye's going. I hate Hawkeye. Part of it is I also don't like Jeremy Renner. As in, like, him as, I don't know about him as a person, but I just don't know. But I don't like him as an actor. So that's what you should take away from this episode. All right, thank you guys so much. Jeremy Renner sucks. Bye.
Bye.